have a seat.
Did you prefer I sit anywhere?
Just right here is
Okay.
fine. Okay. Well, my name is Dr. Brooks. Thank you for coming in today. So I'm gonna do an intake with you, just ask you some questions about, what's brought you in today and how we can possibly help you out. Before we get started, I just want to let you know that any information you tell me will be confidential, but if you disclose anything that would indicate you might harm yourself or others, that I would have to disclose to my supervisor just for safety concerns. So I have a form here. If you to sign, just stating that you understand that. Okay, perfect, thank you. All right, and then let's get to you. And while you're speaking, I will be taking some notes, but just to understand, what you're saying to me and making sure I'm understanding the information. So that being said, why don't you tell me a little bit about what's brought you in today?
I got a lot going on. I was referred to you guys from a counselor at school, a professor at school.
Mhm.
We had a project and you guys came up and I thought maybe I should check it out. I have a lot going on and I just can't make sense of it all. So I'm 18. I just turned 18 last week.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. I am a first generation college student and I attend college university. My major is computer science. I yearn to become an engineer. I have been in foster care since I was 6. I really would love to have a family. I have a family.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
My family?
Mhm.
So I have a friend named Bob. I've known him since I was 8.
Mhm.
That's my bro. We did everything together. Sports, activities. His family really treated me like their own. He has a girlfriend named Mary. They've been together for 5 years.
Mhm.
They have a 4-year-old. He believes that the child is his, but it's mine.
Okay.
But it's just kind of weird because I love her. And I can't.
I'm so sorry.
Don't stop.
I'm so sorry. 18 minus 4 is 14. So they had a child when they were 14?
Whatever. Yeah. She don't know what to do with that. And I don't know what to do with that. And yeah, I know we were young, but it is what it is. So and now I can't really be a father because I have a lot going on. I can't watch Bob take care of my child anymore. Bob we linked up recently because he said he needed help with money because Bob, cheating ass, he got Sarah pregnant and needs money for an abortion. And he just had an abortion with Mary 2 weeks ago.
Who is Sarah to Bob?
His other girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like this number 2 or 3. I don't know. Whatever. But you can't be treating Mary like that. Not when my child's saying that,
Mm-hmm.
So Bob wanted to meet at the pawn shop to sell his laptop. And he didn't have an ID when we got there, so I let him use my ID and I gave him the money. I got a call last week I got a call 2 days ago from the police stating that the laptop was stolen and I have to speak to the cops next week about it.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, I was, you could say a delinquent. I would steal, rob, beat people up because why not, But I've been on the up and up. I'm in school, I have a dorm, I work at Walmart now. So but Walmart really, I don't know if I really like it because I'm used to making $500 a day minimum. And at Walmart, I haven't even had a $500 check in taxes. Oh my gosh. So with this situation, it's debatable because I can either stay on the up and up or with Walmart and try to figure out another issue that I'm having is I don't know where I'm going to live after the winter because the schools are not open during the winter. I have to go home, but I don't have a home to go home to. And if I get charges pressed on me or something, Walmart can fire me and I owe tuition, I have a child, I'm in no place to be a father. But I feel like I need to tell Bob. And I need to be there for Mary. And she needs to know that he's a cheater. And I just think if I don't work at Walmart, and I drop out of school and go back to the streets, I could provide for Mary and our child. And fuck up. I mean, it's you.
Okay. So I want to understand, just make sure that I'm understanding what you're telling me. So you have this relationship with Bob. He's a good friend of yours, but it sounds like he's not doing right by the women in his life. Also, you're the father of a child. What's the child's name? Child. All right. And it sounds like that's a little frustrating for you because you want to be there for child. But you've got this dynamic with Bob, and then also this situation he put you in at the pawn shop. And it just sounds like you might be a little confused as your next steps. Does that sound kind of accurate for where you are right now?
Yeah.
Okay. You had made a point about needing housing for school, and I do want to touch on that in a moment. So I do want to state, just for clarification, with the case management services here, it sounds like one thing that could be useful for you is therapy services, and that's not something we offer. We mainly will link you with services that can help you, just a host of services that can help get you to where you want to go. So that could be one thing we could offer for you, because it sounds like there's some interpersonal dynamics that you could explore a little bit. You've got this child, and Bob is not your father, so I think a therapist could help you work that out. And we have some great resources I can link you to for that. But in terms of the situation at the pawn shop and the laptop, so it sounds like there's a little bit of hesitation to meet with the police next week. Can you tell me a little bit more about how you're feeling regarding that?
I'm thinking it's a sign that I should go back to the streets because it just makes sense. Only because Walmart doesn't pay enough, and I'm ready to be a father.
Would you consider not going back to the streets if you had other job opportunities that pay more than Walmart?
Like what? I'm
Well,
only 18.
well, there's a host of options. They're actually, for one, depending on your school and what you could be eligible for, there's the option of work study that you can do. So work study is essentially when your school will pay you to go to school, and you just work a job at the school. A lot of times it's kind of like administrative assistant or teaching assistant. I believe if you look on your school's website, that's something we should be able to help you with. If you look on your school's website, they'll tell you what jobs are available. We can connect you with that department. If you have an advisor as well, we can get you connected there, because that actually might help your situation with your housing and also going to school. Tell me a little bit about the engineering, because engineering, it seems like that could be a lucrative opportunity for you. Engineers make a lot of money. And so finishing that degree could be something that could ultimately help you take care of your child.
Well, yeah, but I'm a first generation student, and I don't really know if I can even do this. I think I bit more than I could chew, or maybe I'm just overwhelmed. I don't really know, but it's just too much. It's a lot, and I don't know.
Okay. So it sounds like we've got a lot going on. And I do have another appointment to get to as well, so I hate to cut your time short. But I do want to set up another appointment with you so we can keep working on this and set up a plan to kind of get you where you're wanting to head. So some things I think that could be interesting for you, and we could set that up in our next appointment. I can see about referring you to a therapist for these interpersonal conflicts you have with people in your life, and then also I've made a note as well. There is a service that we can connect you with as well for the situation at the pawn shop. It's called Legal Aid, and we can partner you with either free or discounted legal services. They can give you some advice on what to do for that situation, because that is pretty tricky, trying to navigate what to do and also your friend and all of that. So they can give you legal advice. We don't offer legal advice here, so I just want to make that clear. But they can help you with that. So that's something we can set you up with. Is that something you'd be interested in doing?
Can I think about it?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I will give you actually a card with some information on the different resources we offer, because it sounds like you've got a couple different things going on, and I want you to be involved in this process as well. This is your situation, and I just want to present to you how we can help you, and if you want to choose to do that, that's fine, and if not, that's fine too. But yeah, let's go ahead and set up that next appointment, and then we can continue to work on this for you.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you.
You're
It's
welcome.
been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure as well. Have a nice day.
You as well.